My name's Connor. I'm a student athlete. But the most important part of a student athlete is the first part, the student. You can't be an athlete without being a student. I have to make cuts. I have to make grades, straight A's. I basically get them. Easy for me. Light work. So when I'm not in the weight room, I'm in the library. Or I'm out on the field, tossing around the pigskin. Now let's get into my philosophy. As a student athlete, it's important to remember that your number one responsibility is your studies. Okay? So I have a strict policy. If I work out for maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, you know what? I'll go 3 hours usually. I'm just lifting weights, throwing around the pigskin, shooting some hoops, light work. So after I go for about 3 hours, there's about an hour and a half of studying. You divide it by what? Divide it by 2. Oh, strength break. All right. Every couple minutes, you gotta rehydrate. My favorite way is with Gatorade. You're either replenishing your electrolytes or you're hydrating. Water is key, as if you're not hydrated, what are you? You're dehydrated. What does hydration lead to? Good play. What does dehydration lead to? Bad play. You know, once I didn't hydrate myself with Gatorade or water, and I had a heat stroke. And you know what I couldn't do when I had a heat stroke? I wasn't working out. I wasn't learning. I wasn't practicing. How are you supposed to improve your craft if you're not working hard? Because the grind does not stop. Okay? Now, when I say the grind, what do you think of? When I say grind, what I mean is if you're not studying, you're lifting. If you're not lifting, you're studying. Okay? So, let me teach you something, kids. Work ethic. That's what you need in life. You know what? In fact, there we go. That's my favorite tune. Alright? There's my lifting break. That's 1 minute. 1 minute water, 1 minute lifting. You're always on the clock, either way. Do you think that pro athletes stop? Now, in my days of being a student athlete, I've read a plethora of books. My vocabulary is exquisite from reading, okay? One of my favorite books is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Now, I read that when I was about 5, okay? I read the whole series when I was 5. Talk about dedication. Could you have read that when you were 5? Probably not, okay? Now, some of my favorite books are based on true stories, like Michael Jordan. He's a true story and a true hero. Hero to my heart. Do you think I would be where I am without people like Jordan, Curry, or any of the other people without dedication and reading? No. Let me tell you a lesson. Kids nowadays, they like to do things like drink and smoke the marijuana or say cuss words. No. Where you need to be in life right now, your head needs to be in the right place. It needs to be academics, good grades, good future, because without a future, you're nothing. All right, continue. We're just gonna... All right, so what I was saying is when your mind is in the right place, there's nothing you can't accomplish. You can do anything you put your mind to. As long as you have the dedication and the work ethic to do anything you put your mind to, you can do it. Like me, I'm gonna be in the NBA and the NFL. And I'm gonna win spelling bees. They wanna be disc jockeys. Want to be stuff like that. They want to be, you know what I heard as a profession now? A professional joint roller. Now, I don't know what a joint is, but it does not sound good, okay? So, with your hard work and studies and dedication, you can do anything you want. You could, some of you want to be police officers. Now, when I do push-ups, I can't strain myself, otherwise I won't be able to do the work that I'd like to do. Okay, if you get injured practicing, you can't be ready for the game. So let me show you something. 1 foot, 2 foot. Red fish, blue fish. Okay, so now you got push-ups since you're stretched and ready to go. So, the whole point of being swole like me is so you can perform on the field. And isn't that the main goal of every student athlete? Now another sport I like, basketball. Now like I said, I plan to be in the NBA, so my skills are polished. Now, my driving ability, excellent. My shooting ability, I don't think there's anyone who's better, honestly. Now, I may not be able to dunk, but in about 2 months, if I continue on the spurt I'm on of workouts, I will be able to jump higher than anyone has ever jumped. I'll be able to dunk it on LeBron, dunk it on whoever I want, baby. And make it look like it's tall. You know how you get there? The grind. It can be dirty, it can be hard as a rock, but you know why it matters? Because you can do whatever you want with the grind, okay? Have you seen my basketball skills? They're excellent. Now, none of this would be possible without my teachers. Because without the athlete, without the student, there can't be an athlete. Well, let me show you something. Oh, hello. I didn't notice you. I'm just reading about polonium. It's actually the 84th element. Its symbol is PO. And it's often used in common materials. So basically what I'm doing here is, it's actually a book of all the elements. I'm studying for my biology class, which I have an 8. Now, if you can tell, I'm a student athlete, and well, I study and I play. The grind does not stop. I'm either on the educational field or on the sports field. So, let me show you something. These are a few of my favorite athletes. You think Steve Young and Terrell Davis got there without working? Now, there is no student athlete without the student. I've read this one, all these ones, that one, and these ones. The other ones I haven't gotten to, but I will get to them later because I'm dedicated. Okay? See these? I don't even stop practicing when I'm asleep. In my sleep, I'll just be laying right here. I'll be laying right here. Just swish, swish. You think I miss in my sleep? No, I don't even miss in my sleep. If you ask Connor what sports he's played, he'll say all of them. Now, I'd say that I'm above average at pretty much every sport. But, you know, here's a few that I've played. See this? Football. Track. Now, I don't have a basketball picture, but I do play basketball, believe me. You saw what I can do. Okay, there's no way that I don't play basketball. Now, like I said, football, inspired by these guys. You know what I did in football? I played 1 snap on offense, but that's not what matters. I played at wide receiver, okay? In fact, I was so good, the coach said they couldn't give the ball to me. It'd be too unfair, okay? Now on defense, I was a machine. I tackled someone. I tackled them hard. In fact, they didn't play the rest of the game. I mean, we may have been winning like 34-0, but you know what? That doesn't matter. He didn't play the rest of the game. He was too shook from my football hit. Okay? Next sport. Track. You know who inspired me to do track? You know what this is? This is a urine with my dead grandpa's ash. My grandpa, legend says that when he was in his army base, he could beat almost anyone in a 2-step sprint. My grandpa was the founder of the 2-step sprint. Okay, anyone in the whole army base, he'd just walk up to him and be like, 2-step sprint. I'm Connor the athlete, and all I gotta say is, watch out, LeBron James. I'm coming for you.
White milk duds.